Hey guys, it's Danielle and welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to be cleaning up my cupboard. I'm moving in a few weeks and I really just need to declutter, get rid of all the pants and stuff that I don't use anymore. I have already decluttered my jumpers, dresses, shirts, singlets, all those kind of things. So mostly the top half of my wardrobe. But I haven't done the side of it where all my pants, skirts, shorts and everything are. So we're going to tackle that today. I'm going to hopefully get through all of it and really declutter that main section. So it has my pants and stuff, but it also has a bunch of random things. So I want to tackle that. Anything I throw out, I'm first going to give to my sister to see if she wants anything. And then if she doesn't want any of it, I'll just give it to like charity, or I might give it away to friends, anything else like that. So let's get into it. So first off, I started by just throwing out all the pants that I had, putting them all in piles from baskets I already had. Right now you're seeing me just organize between what are jeans, what are leggings, and then pants, and categorizing in a way. So these are all my tights that I'm throwing out. The first basket that I finished is actually just jeans at the bottom and then just a few dress pants at the top. Next we're continuing with tights, things like tights that are just casual or tights that are just for working out. I've got a lot of tights, so I did throw out a lot of them. Next I'm moving on to shorts. I'm starting off with my workout shorts, so like tight fitting shorts and skins and stuff like that. And I'm putting those in their own little basket because I don't use them too often, but when I do, there's only a few to choose from. So I'd rather keep it like that, otherwise it just gets a bit messy. So you'll see me shoving them in the sides of the tights basket because I've got a lot more tights than shorts, and it really wouldn't make sense for me to put the shorts by themselves when there's not many of them. So because they kind of fall into the same category of working out, I thought I'd put them all together. So here's Ollie with his arm in the old box that was for my shorts. I'm not sure why, but that's how he decided was comfortable for him. I'm moving on to my undies and my socks now because the system just wasn't working out. I was just shoving them in and then forgetting about them. I've put them into pretty much 3 different sections. And then I'm moving on to my socks. I roll up my socks so that they stay in their proper pairs. I also bought all black socks because it's so much easier to just have all the same kind of socks so that you can pretty much match them with a lot of other ones if you can't find the exact same ones. So buying a lot of black socks, also ones that are below the ankle so that they don't show above shoes, is just a staple piece for me in my house. Next I'm moving on to like leggings, the sheer leggings and things like that you would wear under dresses. I'm looking through them now because I'm notorious for having holes in them, so I've thrown a few out. More casual everyday socks are on the left, and then in the middle is the like winter time fluffy socks, and then on the very right are more occasional socks. Next I've moved on to my bigger baskets of clothing. These are mostly things that I wear on most occasions, things like skirts and shorts. It also has my pajamas in between, like pajama pants and pajama shorts. The way that I fold these things up and put them into boxes like this is simply because I'd rather be able to see everything that I have so that it's more likely I'll actually use them. I find when they're all stacked up on top of each other in a way that I can't see them, I just never will get the use out of them, and I'll end up just having to throw them all away because there's no point keeping them and just taking up space. So by having them stacked like this, they're easy to put in and out of, and also easy to see what I've actually got. That's why I also like hanging my shirts and dresses and things like that, because I can just flip through all of them without making a mess. So I'm organising my boxes how I want them to make sure that I'm getting the best use out of them and they're easy to access and things like that. So this is the finished product. I'm now moving on to cleaning up the other shelves that I've got on the side of the wardrobe, which I haven't tackled yet. This one is just where junk has just gone and lived for a while. This is just a bunch of fabric I use for like my own DIYs. I'll mention I did try to clean that backboard of the cupboard, but that actually was here when we moved in. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's proving very hard to clean and it's not budging, so I'm not going to worry about it because if I can't clean it, then obviously it's not much of a worry to me. It's probably just some paint that's dripped or something like that. So I just left it like that, even though it's not the most pleasing thing. That doesn't matter because I'm moving out in a few weeks anyway. So I made a little cat section at the bottom there. On the right is actually a little sort of shrine thing I have for me and Jared's kitten that passed away. These were her things, so we just kept it there. We always want to be able to see it and be reminded of what a wonderful cat we used to have. Up here, this is a shelf I've had for a while. This is a carrier that I have for like band-aids, Panadol, you know, things like that. It's sort of like a first aid box, just my own little way of doing it so it's easy to get down and put back up and it keeps organized. This is a box full of like extra things, so my extra razors, my extra toothpaste, my extra soap, things like that. And this is the finished product. So this is the side. The aftermath with Ollie in a box and Porto on the bed. They're both very content but not so happy about the hot weather happening in Australia right now, and that's my big pile of clothing that I'm gonna share with my sister. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope it gave you inspiration to clean along with me and get your things together, even if you aren't moving out in a few weeks, which I'm sure you're not. But I just thought today would be a good day to start. This part I've already done, and I've already done the other parts of the cupboard, but I've gotten a lot rid from these ones as well, so if I push it all together, I've only got those are like everyday shirts, and these are like my work shirts, which I only have 2 right now, and then these are like sleeping shirts, and that's just my laundry and stuff going on there. But yeah, this is all organised. That obviously needs to be tackled when I get closer to the moving date, just because it's a few like just random things like the cat carrier. These are just extra things. This is a box that we're going to put the Xbox in when we move so it doesn't get damaged. Those should be put away, so I'll put them away soon. But yeah, so that's the aftermath. I'm going to clean this up and then I'll be done for the night, I hope. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye! So I've just added this bit at the end of the video to show you how I fold a few of the things that are in the video. So first up, we're starting with undies. I literally just flip up the front and then flip the 2 sides over, and then they're like flat and like really nice to store. Next up are socks. I already told you that I do roll them, so I just start at the tip with the 2 opening ends at the top, and then I grab one of the ends. This is a bit tricky if you haven't done it before, but I can't really, I'm trying to show you as best I can, but you just flip it over and then it's in a little pouch and they're paired. These are some leggings, this can work for like pants or anything. You literally just fold it in half. If the like crotch bit sort of pokes out, all you have to do is fold that in so that it's like all one long piece that's straight, and then you just start folding. Like I usually do like 3 folds on pants until the top, depends on how big your pants are obviously, and then you just fold it in half and it sort of like sits up. That's how I stack them all together side by side without letting them fall over. Next are shorts, pretty much the same as pants. They usually have a bit more to tuck in from like the crotch area, so you can just fold that upwards, make it all one big thing, and then you just usually have to fold it like twice, and then it's the same sort of rolled up little roll that sits up nicely. And this is just a skirt. These are usually quite easy to fold because they are very lined and squared. Fold it over, and the same thing as the pants.
Go ahead, jot that thing down to the floor. I've been on the road so long, forgot I had a home. I'm out in Miami, it's celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more.